Hello. This video starts with a 2-minute explanation of why I practice breath holds, and then I go right into the practice. The reason I practice breath holds is threefold. The first reason is the value I get from practice, the challenge, the struggle, the pushing up against my own limits. When I practice, I remind myself that it's critical to measure myself only against my personal previous practice sessions. I remember that I'm not comparing myself to the breath holds of free divers, or David Blaine, or other elite athletes. The second reason I like the practice of a breath hold is because of the failure. Failure is good. Failure produces lessons. Failure is the path to success, and practicing breath holds is a tangible method for me to experience failure often and with low risk. The third reason that I practice is to train for self-compassion, because when I hit my limit, and I get right up against my maximum ability to hold my breath, and I hear my heart beating, and I feel my adrenaline pumping, and the pressure to breathe is building, and my urethra is fighting back my urge to urinate, it's that very moment, right there when failure is imminent. And that is exactly the moment when my inner coach says, hold it for 4 more seconds. That extra push, and just beyond it, is where I experience joy. That is the very moment when growth is happening. That wonderful moment of stress, which comes through the struggle, there is a beautiful dichotomy of growth through the failure. And when that failure inevitably comes, I'm gentle with myself. I practice self-compassion. I use kind, supportive language in my head to navigate the failure. I say, good job pushing yourself. Good job practicing. Good job on your path of mastery. So I say, thank you, failure. Thank you, failure. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow, failure, for some more. Thank you. Now I will explain the practice before we do it. First, we'll take a deep inhale and hold for 1 second. Then, we'll exhale with pursed lips for 10 seconds, like so. Get all the carbon dioxide out of your system. After that, you'll blow quick and hard for 60 seconds, like so. Then you take a huge breath in and hold for as long as you can. Once you're done with holding, it's time to recover with a breaths. Okay, let's get to it. We'll do 1 round today. If you want to do multiple rounds, back up the video and repeat. So let's get to it. First, take a deep breath in and hold for 1 second. Now exhale with pursed lips for about 10 seconds to empty all the CO2 from your lungs. Now, blow quick and hard repeatedly for 60 seconds. Now I'd like to imagine that I'm blowing so hard that it's knocking a single leaf off of a tree. And on the next breath, I'm blowing a different leaf off of the tree. And the next breath, a new leaf is being knocked off. Keep blowing leaves off the tree for 60 seconds. If you feel lightheaded, then back off a bit. Your level of pushing hard is what you want to do, but without feeling loopy or too lightheaded. You will improve with practice. You have about 20 more seconds to go. In 10 more seconds, you're going to take a huge breath and hold. Your body will want to expel the breath. This is where you hold as long as you can go. Here we go. Take a huge breath in and hold. Hold for as long as you comfortably can. For me, during this time, I keep my eyes closed and stay completely still. No shifting my body. Keep it simple. I like to imagine the CO2 pushing the oxygen in my bloodstream into my muscles, and that oxygen helps in the recovery of my muscles from my workouts. Hold as long as you can during this time, but make sure that you're mindful of what your body is telling you. If you feel too lightheaded or faint, stop and recover immediately. When you're ready to recover, release your breath with a little puff, 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 like you're pushing just enough air to blow out a candle that's sitting 1 inch in front of your lips. Do this for 1, 2, or 3 minutes to reset your breathing for the day. The counter on the screen will stop at 5 minutes. Be safe, have fun practicing, and be kind to yourself when you reach your own limits. All the best to you. Thank you for watching.